Hi guys, welcome to Football Lions. My name is Richman. I'm here to give you fast reaction of Bournemouth and Chelsea game. So please continue watching this video till the end and don't forget to tap in the subscription button and the like button. Let's go. At the end, the game is ended. We struggled, but at the end we won the game. That is important. But the first half, defensive mistakes for Fana and Co. Does it come from the coach or it was from the players?
Before the match, we had some of the players that had injury, you understand? So the coach have no option, but you have to bring some other players who are inadvertently very poor in their setup. And then, the second half is that you have to make some changes to be able to be tactical and technically disciplined. That's how we're able to travel over them. This was just a simple thing. Unlike our other brothers who they were busy doing Ghana cars, so we took our time and came and were able to stumble upon them. Yes.
And when you look, even the whole game, the central midfield, it's like it was some little bit problem. Is it that?
I think if you listen to me, I said that most of our core players who can hold the midfield, they were absent today because due to injury and other things. But he was able to think through the lane and able to bring out other players that could connect, and then that's the results we have just seen there. Yes.
And when you look at, apart from Sancho coming in and Nkunku coming in, we could not create chances, the front line.
No, I would disagree with you if you say that, because if Joy Felix came, you see that most of the balls were going to, and then that was the connection between Sancho and that of Nkunku, and that produced that particular spectacular goal. You understand? So they're very solid on that team. But I will not forget to say this. The other player, Bournemouth, the referee was part of that, so they were 13 against 11. You understand that thing? So you could see that the number of cards that were flowing, it was unimaginable.
Almost 13.
So this should tell you something, because he's bidding for Manchester United, because a Manchester United fan. You understand? And we are Chelsea fan. He doesn't want that to progress. Imagine the game we had before with Man City. We had a penalty against Kovacic, our old player. He refused to catch that particular penalty because he's doing the bidding for Manchester United, but they cannot do anything. Because they are ladies, and we are the men. We have the men. Thank you.
At the end, we won, but we suffered. How do you see the game?
Oh, generally the game was good, but then you can't blame the boys since they take over. This is the chief coach, and he comes with his own ideas, so it will take time for the boys to understand the coach ideas. But the win is most important, so we'll see what happens in the next game.
And when you look at the first half, even we caused a penalty.
Yeah, you see that one. If you look at it, I think the right backs, James and Malo Gusto, they are not all there, so they have to play a decisive. And naturally, he's not a right back. So you see that one, there will be some bit of instability and that kind of stuff. And since the start of the season, he has always been at the bench, so he will lose some confidence. So it will take time before he can get those confidence back. So I was not surprised when he was giving that 40 passes and making that common mistake. And the whole team also lack chemistry. You see that there's some kind of misunderstanding. There's a place that two players, they are arguing among themselves. They don't know who is supposed to go for the ball. It's all signs of new coaches. So as time goes on, the team, the bondage and the chemistry, everything will come together. Sure.
And even when you look at our front line, it was lacking creativity.
Yeah, generally our front line, we can't bite a lot. We are not dangerous. We are not looking dangerous when it comes to the front line. If you look at the team, we also lack balance. Jackson is still learning. He misses a lot of chances, and he has been bastardized by a lot of the fans. They are right. He misses a lot of chances. He's not that kind of finisher. But I like, yes, he has some characteristics that I like. He attacks spaces, run, and do a lot of work. But the finishing, he has to work on his finishing. So generally, our attack is not sharp as it's supposed to be. So maybe going forward, the coach has to look into the attack and then get the team balance.
So when you look at this team, at the end of the season, can you trust that? Can we get top 4?
Sure. If you look at the material, Aston Villa said last season they made top 4. Chelsea has assembled a lot of quality. So it just left the coach to get the best out of them. Top 4 should not be a problem for a team like Chelsea that have spent so much money in the transfer market. If you look at the quality, top 4, we should be competing. But we can't say that now because we have a new coach and this is his major team. Enzo Maresca started with Parma. He played about 6 matches, or was it 14 matches? They sacked him. Then he was at the championship last season. He had just come to the Premier League. This is his first experience in the Premier League. So my expectations will be limited to the top 4. But going forward, this team should be competing for trophies, at least one domestic trophy, FA Cup or Carabao Cup, we'll be cool with it.
So our next second match, we are going to play in the Conference League. And Chelsea as a team play in the Conference League. That is not our position, or that is not where we should be. That means we have to win it. And do you think, Chelsea, we can win the Conference League?
Going to the Conference League is embarrassment, but we have to accept reality. It's embarrassment, but we have to accept reality. That is where we find ourselves now. We have participated twice in the Europa League, and we've won all. So I strongly believe with the kind of team and the qualities we have assembled, Conference League should not be a thing we should be talking about. Chelsea even being favorites. It's simple. Yeah, we'll do the job. The boys will do the job.
So my last question: do you trust in Enzo Maresca?
For now, I can't say no. I can say yes. I'll have to watch about. If I judge him based on 3 matches in the Premier League, I'm not fair. I will not be fair to him. I will sit and wait till maybe when we play about 15 matches, then you can do the analysis and then make clear. But then you can have a clear ideas of how to pass a judgment on him. But now anyone who is judging Enzo Maresca will not be fair to him. You can't judge coach based on 3 matches, and this is first time in the Premier League. Yes, and so far so good.